Hey everyone, this is Riddle Hugger Asia Raven, and I'm here with my first read reaction review of Boruto Naruto Next Generations manga chapter number 57, which is titled Eida. Now, full disclosure, certain elements from this manga issue ended up being spoiled for me due to social media. It was spoiled for me on Twitter and on YouTube, but then again, I wasn't necessarily avoiding those spoilers. So I do know that this chapter is going to focus on Eida and her abilities and what she might end up helping Code with. But yeah, the chapter is in front of me. And on the cover, we have Eida. She's sitting, and yeah, I'll add some images here. At first, I thought that she was a Hinata lookalike, but it turns out that she has blue hair with pink highlights, so not necessarily Hinata. So yeah, I mean, her shorts have this galaxy on it, like stars and the moon, which okay, I'm not necessarily a fan of this outfit, but it is what it is. Okay, so moving on. Creator supervisor Masashi Kishimoto, art by Mikio Ikemoto. Okay, so we are opening up with Code, and he's looking at Eida. And he's basically talking about how Boro ended up keeping Eida, even though Jigen ordered Boro to destroy all of the cyborgs that Amado created. La 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 la. Okay, so Bug is like, Code, if you knew about Eida's existence, why didn't you tell Jigen about it? And Code is like, I didn't want to. I only had a suspicion that she was alive, and if Bodo were to incur Jigen's wrath, I'd be the one who'd end up having to dispose of him. And even I don't have the heart to take down a good-natured buddy. I mean, I have a feeling that Code is lying. La 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 la. Okay, so Code is like, the only thing I know about her abilities is that she who knows everything in this world. So the abilities got spoiled for me. So let's see where that explanation shows up in the manga. La, 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 la. Okay, so Bug is like, you can't make her obey using brute force. So Code ends up elongating his nails, and he opens the container that Eida is in. Code is like, if she doesn't do what I ask her to do, I'll kill her myself. Oh, okay, so we're switching to Naruto, and he's having a meeting with the rest of the Kages. Konoha patrols recently lost several incursion. Shikamaru's there too. Several incursion ops on the Kara base. La 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 la. Okay, because the Kara base is located in another dimension, and they use portals, and the portals that are scattered around are either not being activated or they have been destroyed. So it looks like that Code was onto them. La 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 la. Yeah, Darui is like, what's the plan? Chojiro is like, we predict his moves, intercept him. What are his motives? Okay, so Shikamaru is listing the motives. We think he has two broad concerns. The first is retaliating against those involved in subduing Otsutsuki Ishiki, specifically the murder of the Hokage and several other Konoha shinobi. And the second is cultivating a divine tree from Ten Tails. Gaara is concerned, of course. Okay, Daru is like, this scientist Amado that you have got, can we really trust him? Which, you know what, that's a valid question to ask, because I don't trust Amado, and I have a feeling that Sumire doesn't either. Oh yeah, Naruto is like, you know what, if you want my personal opinion, no, I don't trust him 100% either. But yeah, Amado did help with defeating Ishiki. Oh, Gaara is concerned about Boruto and the Kara mark. Ooh, Gaara is like, Naruto, would you be able to take down your own son? Which, yeah, Naruto is like, you know what, I do what needs to be done as Hokage. So he is making his position clear in front of the other Kages that they have nothing to be concerned about, because if push comes to shove, Naruto will do what's required, and we know that Sasuke is willing to kill Boruto too. So we go back to Amado. Yeah, Amado is like, I spoke to Sasuke earlier, he's ready to kill Boruto if need be. What about you? Naruto's like, I'll do it too. But he doesn't want to think about it. Which, you know what? It makes sense. Oh, Amado's like, I used to have a daughter. I know how you feel. She died though, it's been 12 years already. Oh, so this might link to the fan theory that certain fans have about Delta possibly being made in the image of Amado's daughter. So that might be a thing. Okay, so he takes out these pills. Okay, so these pills have been crafted with the aim of weakening the Byakugan's power. So they might help with slowing down the Otsutsukification of Boruto cells. But Amado wouldn't recommend them. We might be able to okay, so he's like, either his vision will be impaired or he might end up dying. So that's a big side effect. Yeah, Amado's like, but in the end, it's Boruto's decision whether or not he wants to take the pills, and he might not want to take the pills. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Yeah, Naruto is like, thanks Amado, I owe you one. So Naruto is going to try and convince Boruto to take the pills. I really hope that Naruto doesn't try and make Boruto eat these pills without him knowing by crushing them into his food or something. So we're back to Code, and Eida is walking out of the container. Oh, she's ignoring Code, and Code doesn't like. Oh, Code doesn't like that. He uses that belt thing on Aida's chest, and he has one elongated finger out. Ooh, Eida is like, you know what? Go ahead and try and kill me if you want to. He can't do it. He can't do it. Oh, Aida's like, I'm sorry, Code. I wasn't ignoring you. You see, I've been asleep a long time, so I'm worried I have bad. He's like, let me brush my teeth. Oh, so they're at the bar. Ooh, Code is like, hey, Bug, what do you think? Is she interested in me? So she has stolen your heart. That's one of Aida's abilities. So I guess she is able to steal anyone's heart in a limited vicinity, I guess. Oh, she's like, yeah, that ability isn't as impressive as it sounds. As far as the other ability, she is explaining it as, let's say there were security cameras in every nook of the world and you could access them whenever you wanted. Could you watch them all day? Code asks, and Eida is like, for the most part, I'm super bored, though occasionally I'll see something interesting. Okay. So she can basically transfer or expand her consciousness throughout the world. Now, I'm not really sure if this is some sort of a psychic ability. Maybe she's tapping into other people's psyche, and that's how she's able to see what they're seeing and what they're talking about. Because I don't think that this is like actual time traveling, or she's basically, or maybe she's astral projecting. I'm not really sure. But then again, if she is astral projecting, I always thought that all of these cyborgs that Amado created, they had some scientific explanation behind them. Especially because we know that that virus thing that Boro had that could immobilize an opponent, that had a scientific component in it. And that's how Mitsuki and Salad were able to counter it. So maybe Aida's projection thing has a scientific explanation too. Maybe she's working on these energy signals that other people can't really see with normal eyes. I'm not really sure. Or maybe she's riding brainwaves. You know what? I'll try and explain what I think in my written review. Okay, so Ada is basically telling Code about what she knows about Ishiki dying, and then Ishiki coming to him and telling him to continue his mission. I can see the past too. Okay, but I can't see events that happened before I was born though. Okay, so she's like, don't ask my age. I can only see current events in real time or pick scenes from the past to watch. It's not precognition. She can't really see what's going to happen in the future. Yeah, because she's like, I know that you would come find me because you want the limiters taken out of your body. Yeah, Code is like, I can do it too, but I want to spare myself unnecessary hardship. And Ida is like, only Amado can lift the limiters. Okay, he needs in order to lift the limiters, it requires a voice command and a retinal scan. But they can't use the transformation jutsu for the retinal scan because apparently Amado has remodeled his eyes with scientific ninja tools, and a simple transformation jutsu can't replicate that. So she's like, you either need Amado to cooperate or gouge out his eyeballs and take them with you. Oh, Ida wants to kill Amado. Ooh, she's like, Code, do you like me? Code is like, yup, I do, but I'm very, very confused about why I do like you. Are these feelings even real? Everyone becomes captivated by me, both men and women. She's giving me Poison Ivy vibes. And she's like, you know what? Because of the fact that other people end up loving me, the entire thing is quite boring and tedious. Even people who might have naturally, genuinely came to like me, I'll never know their true hearts because my ability, blah 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 blah. Amado has robbed me of ordinary love. So she hates Amado because Amado has taken away the option of her experiencing ordinary love. Okay. La 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 la. Okay, so Code is putting two and two together. He's like, that's the reason that Boro disobeyed Jigen's orders and he couldn't dispose of you because he was captivated by you too. And Eida is like, yep, that's it. But why didn't her powers work on Jigen? Okay, so she's like, there are two types of hearts my abilities can't steal. One is blood relatives, and the other is an Otsutsuki. I see, Otsutsuki, huh? Hey, go. That boy Koaki. Okay, so blood relatives. I would be I wouldn't be surprised. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Eida ends up being related to Delta and Amado. Maybe she's one of Delta's cousins. Maybe she's Amado's cousins, and that's why there's a blood relationship between them, and that's why her powers might not end up being working on Delta or Amado. Who knows? That might happen. Oh no, she's like that boy Kawaki. He's a Natsutsuki too, right? Oh, Ada has eyes on Kawaki because she's like, due to the fact that he's a Natsutsuki and my abilities won't work on him, I might have a chance of a normal relationship. That's not normal, Ada. No. Oh, he's like, what about Boruto? He might work too. Oh no. Mitsuki is like, you know what? Try it. Just try. Yeah, she's like, Boruto's cute too, but don't you need one of them to feed the Ten-Tails? And Code is like, are you okay with one of them dying? Oh, Ada's like, despite appearances, I'm monogamous. I only need one person in my life. Yeah, Bug is like, both of these people are crazy. It's like I'm witnessing a human trafficking transaction. Yeah, Ada is telling Code about the Kage meeting and how they wouldn't be and how they won't be able to catch him. Once again, nice to meet you, Ada. Shall we have a toast? Likewise, Code. And this is where the chapter ends. Okay, it was an enjoyable chapter. We got to learn more about Eida and what she can do, and that Code is going to think of a better plan to get to Amado to take off his limiters and all of that stuff. I will be doing a written review this for the Geekiary. The link to that will be down in the comment section below. Let me know what you thought of the chapter down in the comment section. And yeah, I'm very interested in learning more about Eida's abilities because again, when it comes to the rest of the cyborgs that we have watched, like we have seen in Boruto, like Delta and Boro, there's this scientific component in their powers. So yeah, I'm interested in seeing whether or not Eida has this. Ada has a scientific explanation about how her abilities to steal other people's hearts work. Maybe certain pheromones are in play, like Spider-Woman and Daikon from the Marvel comics. Who knows? But yeah, let me know what you thought of the manga chapter down in the comment section below. Until next time, stay happy, stay safe, stay blessed. See you guys later. Bye.